Two NFL games for Saturday, December 23rd. This is my second video covering for those two games. If you saw my earlier video covering the props, I was waiting for fantasy scores to be posted. They're finally posted now, and those will be covering on this video. So let's get started on this 5-man, and first one we're going to go with is Joe Mixon. He's been averaging close to 20 on his fantasy score. He gets rushing and receiving yards. This past 5, he's gone over 4 of the 5. The one that he did not go over was against Pittsburgh. He had 8. I think he's going to bounce back on that. He's going to go over this line at 13. Next one I'm taking is Diontae Johnson. His fantasy score is at 10. If you want to check his past 5, he's gone 3 of the 5. Check his past 10. He's gone over 7 of the 10. This is very doable. He gets about 30 to 50 yards as receiving. If he gets a touchdown, this should easily cash. So I'll be taking the over on this. Same thing with last time he faced the Bengals. He only had 9. I think he's going to bounce back as well. Same as Joe Mixon. So I'll be taking the over on that. Next up I'm taking is Tanner Hudson. His fantasy score is at 7. He's been averaging well over that. As you can see, his past 5, actually his past 10, he has gone over 9 of those past 10. He's a heavily used tight end, so I'm going to be taking the over on that. Next one I got is Josh Palmer. My earlier video, I did take his receiving yards. I think he's going to have a big game for the Chargers, so I'll be taking his fantasy score at an even 9. Past 5, he's gone over 4 of the 5. Past 10, he has gone over 8 of the 10 with the fantasy score of 9 or above. He had a big game against the Raiders at 21. He has a ceiling of 25. So I'll be taking the over on that. I think he'll have a big game against Buffalo. Chargers not known for their offense this season, but I think Josh Palmer is one of their top weapons given their limited production on offense. And my last one I'm going to go with is James Cook, and this is probably my favorite one for tomorrow's 2 games. On my earlier video, I did take his receiving yards at 24.5. It's still the same. That's a good option if you guys want to take it, but I'm going to be taking his fantasy score at 15.5. He can go off. As you can see, he has a ceiling of 40. He had 36.1 against the Dallas Cowboys. Against the Chargers, I think he's going to go well above that. Maybe not a 36, but he's gonna definitely gonna pass 15.5. Cowboys are a much better team than the Chargers. So given that he had 36 against them, I can only imagine what he's going to do against the Chargers. So I'll be taking the over on him. And that rounds out my top 5 for tomorrow's games. If you guys need more props, hopefully they haven't been bumped, but you can check my earlier video that I had last night. Like I said, I was waiting for fantasy scores to be posted, and these are my top 5 that I'm going to be going with. My favorite one will probably be James Cook and Josh Palmer, and Joe Mixon will be my round out my top 3. So good luck, mix and match, pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.